What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're back here for more MLB action here as we're in the road to the show with Rashad Bolden. This is episode 221, and today we are at home here as we're going to be hosting the Oakland A's here, as the Oakland A's right now currently in fourth place right now in the AL West. They're 12 games back of the division leader, that being the Seattle Mariners, but just 8 games back behind us. So series victory over us here in this one, it will definitely catapult them closer to us. As you see there, Astros just 4 games behind us, as they're 8 games back behind the leader, and we're just only 4 behind the Mariners. So Bolden, he's been doing pretty decent since he's appeared on the team here, and we're hoping that will continue on here. He's had a couple of rough games here and there for the just trying to get used to being on the team there. He already hit his first home run as a Texas Ranger back in the previous episode in game 1 of that series against the Indians, and now we're trying to see. So far, actually, he's hit two so far since joining the team. And so we'll try to see if he can continue that going for himself here in today's episode. There you see the Athletics right now. They're 26th ranked right now in the power rankings. 26 in power rankings. There you see a team ERA of 4.36. The on base there, 3.314. There for the team. There you see, Jed Lowry, Lorenzo Cain, probably some big names you guys know. Other than that, some of these other players are some upcomers here that have Stephen Voigt, of course, still on the team here. So some, quite a few changes here in this the team. Of course, they got Sonny Gray on here. Carlos Stein, their ace right now. He's 85 overall. I believe they got Sean Doolittle still here. I believe he's a setup guy. And Jess Samardzija is their top relief pitcher there. So we could see him in this series here. Of course, take a look at our injuries there. Pedro Alvarez there, he's going to be out for 1 to 2 days, or 1 to 6 days. They say about 2 days, best bet. Javier Mendez, there you see there, he's going to be out for several months, at least 2 months there of his injury. And of course, it's never good when you have guys that are injured, especially guys like those two there that have helped this ball club out here. Of course, Bolden, he, like I said, new to the team, still getting used to a lot of the team members here, as he's talking to one of them right now about this is, I believe he's talking to Chu here about his recent record. And of course, just trying to have these relationships build, because you better relationships you have with your teammates, the better you are as a team on the field. So he's being a little bit of a maverick here and talking about about the end of the year and early vacation, that not necessarily saying not necessarily that they're not going to make it, but it's still big of a struggle here. They still got 4 games behind the division, which they still got plenty of time for, but it's going to be a struggle for this ball club, especially when you got a new guy that's into the fold here, who has a good bat on his hands, but at the same time, it's just that chemistry that they have to have. So we'll see here. We'll get to the bottom of the first here. Runners are on the corners here for Bolden. I'm not saying Bolden's being a Madonna in the locker room there in the clubhouse, but it's just that chemistry that they got to have to be a team. Be a team there. It's just not there yet here. But with some good wins here, excuse me, and of course, if we can make it to the playoffs here, it'll just get even better. Now, I will apologize to you guys right now as we're in this video. As you see a nice catch there in right field. I am just getting over a cold here I've had, mostly a cough. That's why videos were just not being put up here. I've been working on videos, over, capturing stuff and editing and stuff like that. But just as we're doing voiceover work here, I just don't want to be doing too much coughing When I had this cold here about a week ago, it was really bad, and as you can hear there, the coughing was really, really bad, to the point it was in my chest. It's coming from my chest, so it's, yeah. I think I might have a slight case of bronchitis again, but since then I took some antibiotics and some stuff, and you know, things are starting to get back to normal here. You can tell my voice is kind of still a little not where it used to be, you know, where it usually is, but for the most part here, you see that Bolden gets his 17th hit in a row here, and Jay Bruce now coming up here and trying to see if they can tack on some more runs here. We lead this one by 6 here at the bottom of the 6th. Runners on the corners there. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here for a second. Can he get there on time? And he does, as Jed Lowry just couldn't even make the tag there. That's still stolen base number 49 now for Bolden this season. And see, they had an excellent jump there. And of course, Jay Bruce now has an opportunity here now to bring home those 2 runners. And we'll see. It looked like he did do so. So now, bottom of the 8th here, no runners on board, but 2 out. Bolden will, of course, hit a cute shot over there to the second baseman for the easy play, for the easy out. And that will, of course, retire the side here. Texas lead this by 8 here as we go to the top half of the 9th here. We'll see if we can close it out, and we do. Nice job there from the ball club as they pick up the first win here in game 1 of this series. As Bolden and the Rangers here, kind of used to trying to say that here. Bolden and the Rangers pick up the victory there and win this one 8-0 is your final score. Bolden 1 for 5 for the game. He had a run, and of course a strikeout there, and I believe he's hitting around 390 right now. So still hitting very well here as we get now to the game 2 of this series here at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. And there you see the records there for both squads here. Of course, Oakland would love to try to get one win out of this series here against us here in this series to kind of slow us down from meeting up with the Mariners. We'll meet the Mariners here actually in a couple episodes from now. And of course, that'll be a big, crucial series for us, because then we could try to maybe take over the top spot there. If we can just go on we can go on a good winning streak here leading up to that series, and of course hoping that the Mariners will go on a losing streak there, that would really help us out. But we'll see here, ground ball there, and that is going to get the force out there at second, but Bolden will of course be there at first, safe. And there you see Ivar did a great job there of trying to turn that double play there, but only getting the force out there at second. So Jay Bruce, there you see 25 home runs, 86 RBIs now for the season here. And, of course, Bolden here thinking about stealing here with 2 outs. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here, a 3-1 count. Why not? And he does so there as Jay Bruce is going to get thrown out there at at first. And that'll retire the side. So no runs come across here. And we do have 1 hit as we go down to the bottom of the 3rd. And we'll see Bolden up to bat here. He has an 0-1 count. 2 out, nobody on here for Bolden, as he is still looking for that hitting streak to keep alive here, as this one's going to drop down. And that now hitting streak now is going to keep up here as it goes now to 18 games now here for him, as he is doing very well. Very good job there, keeping that modest hitting streak alive. As we'll see Jay Bruce, there you see his numbers like I mentioned earlier, and we'll see the mascot there trying to get the crowd going here. That's one thing I love about this game is they show little scenes like that. Because you see that kind of stuff at the ballpark, and see Bolden will slide there safely at second. Nice job there as he gets his 50th steal. So he is now, for sure, he's a 30-30 guy. He's just short of 30-30 actually. He only has 28 home runs, so he still needs 2 more home runs to be a 30-30 guy. 30 home runs, 38 stolen bases. Jay Bruce will be taken for a ride there as Stranley there will go ahead and get the last out of the inning. Go now to the bottom of the 4th here. In this one, there you see 28 home runs and 96 RBIs there. So Bolden's just 2 away from getting 30 for the season. Runners on second and third are up by 5. And ooh, slider right there gets on Bolden as he cannot connect on that play there. And of course, that will be the second out here in the inning, and leaving 2 on here. As we don't see this too often from Bolden, but when it does, it is a sight to see. So now we'll go to the bottom of the 6th here. We'll see what Bolden can do. It's now 7-2 here. Oakland trails here by 5. And we'll see if Bolden, of course, can get on board here with an 0-1 count. Bolden getting this one here, hitting this one here high and deep out to center field. This is going to go up and over the wall. And that is a home run. Home run number 29 for Bolden, as that'll be his 3rd home run as a Texas Ranger, with his 29th of the season. And Bolden trotting around here. And of course, these fans, they want to see a lot more of that coming from him to help. They're hoping that this bat will be one of those bats they need to get into the postseason. As we'll take a look here at the replay there, and oh, he just swats that one as he usually does, and takes that one for a ride. Let's go down to here the 7th inning. There you see now 29 home runs. He's 2 for 4 today's game. Home run, a single, and an RBI. So nobody on board with 2 out. We'll see what he can do here. Try to see if he can tack on another run here to extend this lead as it gets underneath this one here. This one should be an easy one for the second baseman to get to. And he does so there. That'll be the out. And that will wrap up the inning. So 9-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And we'll see that we'll go ahead and take the win here. Nice job there, fellas. Tip your cap there to the Texas Rangers as they get a nice victory here. As Jay Bruce and company out in the outfield come in and to celebrate. And we get the win. And that's going to be a nice 9-6. Actually, they actually do a great job of actually roaring back. A little scared there towards the end there. We end up getting 4 runs in that bottom or the top of the 9th there, which makes me kind of nervous now here. And so we'll see what we can do now here in game number 3 as we try to win this, try to get another win here to, of course, win the series here. We're going to take 3 out of 4 out of this series now. That'll be a great victory. Of course, sweeping the series would be even better, but we'll take what we can get. So here we are now, 3rd game here, game 3. There you see 2nd in the American League when it comes to home runs, 29 so far this season. Bottom of the 1st here. We're down by 2 runs here as Bolden chip shots this one there to the infield. Second baseman will get to that one, and that will retire the at-bat and the side here for the Rangers as they're trailing by 2 here at Globe Life. Go to the bottom of the 4th here, and we'll see what we can do as Bolden here gets this one. Oh, this one's into Bolden, but the first baseman cannot make the play. And, of course, Bolden's going to be held up at first base as we are really getting mollywopped here in this one. It's 10-0 in this ball game as we got a lot of work to do here in this one. As we take a look and see there the hits leaders so far this season entering play here today, and Bolden, of course, being one of them. So 0 for 1 there for Jay Bruce. We'll see what he can do here with a runner on board with 1 out. We just have a really tough day here. More so on the pitching side here than it is the batting side. We'll see Bolden will get there, and he will get a stolen base there. Another nice stolen base. I believe that's his 3rd one now he's had here in this series. And, of course, the catcher's just getting a little fed up seeing that big man take off like that. And, of course, Dietrich is too. So 2-2 now here for Jay Bruce. Literally the next at bat here. You see Jerry Lowry trying to call for the play here. They get the tag, and no, he's there on time at 3rd as he gets another stolen base. 52 stolen bases so far now this season here for Bolden. As we'll try to see if Jay Bruce can get us home. But Jay Bruce will strike out. That'll be Dietrich's 3rd strikeout now here in today's game. As now Bob Rios will come out here And we'll see what he can do in this at bat. So now Rios with one runner on board and 2 out. Ryan's going to come in to score here. It's not going to be scoreless anymore as Texas is able to get a run on the board here. So now down by 9 here in this one. Nice job there from Rios. As we'll see there, 1 for 2. He's single and a run there so far for Bolden here. As we're down by 9 here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 runner on board and 1 out. We'll see Bolden here hits this one there. That's going to go down the first base lines. They say it's fair. Bolden's going to run around here to second, and he's going to slide there at second, putting runners now in second and third. So now 2 for 3 here, a double and a single, and a run for Bolden so far here. Down by 11 now here, as Oakland A's just really fed up with the way we've been playing against them in those first 2 games. They take it out on us here in this one, as that's just going to be a ground ball out there to the first baseman. 3 unassisted there, and that is going to be the ball game there as Bolden and the Rangers, they lose a big one here in this one here as Kane and company get revenge on this one. 12-1 is your final score, as this one was a tough one to swallow, and definitely something now we have to look back here and get ready for game 4 and say, hey, you know what, we're not going to take this here. Let's take game 4 and let's win this series here. So we lead the series 2-1 with the 4th game coming up here. As you take a look at the scores there and look at the numbers there. Bolden 2 for 4 in the ball game, a double and a run scored. And we'll see if he can him and this ball club can try to bounce back now here as we get to the 4th and final game here today. It's the 4th and final game of this series between these 2 clubs here. 55 and 48 for us, 46 and 57 I believe there for the Oakland A's. Bottom of the 1st coming up here is Bolden here again leading the or I should say in 2nd place right now in the American League in home runs right now. I believe Encarnacion has 31 right now. He's leading it just by 2 or 3, I believe, if I'm mistaken. See a base hit there for Bolden as he knocks this one over. Runner's going to run from 1st to 3rd, and Bolden's going to too late for him to get to 2nd there. But now we have runners in the corners here with 1 out, and Bolden keeps his hitting streak alive to 20 games now here in this one. As Trevor Plouffe coming up here, there you see a split so far for the month of June and July. And he's looking like he's been hitting pretty well last month there, hitting 3 home runs and 27 RBIs. We'll see if he can try to get something, keep that streak going here. As we'll see a stolen base there again from Bolden in that at bat. No score here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bolden up to bat here, nobody out, nobody on. This is going to be a ball game past the 3rd baseman there in the hot corner. Excuse me. As Bolden gets a nice base hit there and puts him on board there. You see 177 hits so far this season, leading, of course, for the ball club for the Rangers. Of course, that's leading on, coming off from his time, his stint there this season from the Padres. Trevor Plouffe's up to bat next here. We'll see what he can do with nobody, or with 1 on and nobody out. But Woll's going to go ahead and take off here. Can he steal another bag here? And no, I think no, this time. No, they did not get him. He gets another stolen base. But David Brewer gets another strikeout there. So now Rios up to bat here. We'll see if Bolden is going to try to do something here. And no, he's going to stay. We'll stay there at 2nd. And pop up there to center field as the center fielder throws this one there into 3rd base quickly to keep Bolden there at 2nd base. So Kane with the arm there throwing that one in there quickly to keep Bolden in check there. So Josh Motos will come up to the bat up the next. So Montez now here up to bat here, 1 for 2. His count is 1 for 2, and we'll see a stolen base here. Yes, another stolen base there And you have to think that these, by now, Bolden has like 6 or 7 stolen bases in this series. You would think Oakland is like, okay, enough, big man. Would you quit taking, but at the same time, a lot of these have kept him pretty much on base there at third. And they just not have been able to bring him home. So you see the pitcher's numbers for the day so far here, and he's getting a little frustrated right now here in the third inning. He's already close to 50 pitches now here at this point. We'll see what he can do. Coming up here, 2-1 count for Chaz, as he will take that pitch. So now 2-2 here for him. Runners on the corners here, 2 out, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there for Chu. Excuse me, that's Chu. As he swings and misses there, and leaves 2 stranded there. So no run comes across here. Bolden steals 2 bases, and well, it doesn't really do too much for him as there's no score. Go now to the bottom of the 4th here. Texas lead this one now by 1. Runner on first with 2 out. Bolden has a 1-1 count here, and he's going to pop this one here high and deep out to center field. This is going to go back, and it's going to be just warning track power for him, as that one just does not go over the wall, and Kane gets under it. So now we go to the next at-bat here for Bolden. As you see, he has a dynamic challenge here. We'll see what he gets. So he has to try to get a triple or better here in this situation. Bottom of the 6th with 1 on and 1 out. That one right there does not get past the shortstop there, as he makes a nice play. And he is able to turn he gets the force out there at second. Cannot turn the double play there. I thought maybe he's going to turn that double play, but he does get the force out. It's Jeff Shamarja there is out there on the diamond. So Trevor Plouffe up to bat there, 0 for 2. He walked back in the 5th inning. We'll see what Plouffe can do here. Of course, the former Twin now with the Rangers here in this series. We'll see what we can do. See if Trevor Plouffe can try to knock us in and bring us home here to try to tie this game back up now, as we're down by a run. As Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here and get second base, and again steals here, as he just it's just relentless here, just stealing bases left and right here. Well, he's now stolen what, 7, 8 bases so far here in this series, and no, at least 7. Yeah, 7 bases so far here in this series. So now Bolden get off the back here just a little bit at second base here, full count, and we'll see the ball is going to be, or the batter is going to be walked. So Submerger decides to be smart, and he wants to keep, I'm pretty sure he did that for the fact to just check Bolden there and keep 2 stranded here for the next batter. So the next batter coming up here is Bob Rios, and let's hopefully Rios will get a good pitch here and try to drive this one. We just need a base hit and runner from second. That being Bolden can score a run. We'll see a pop up here. This is going to go high, but not too deep, as this one is going to be caught by Lorenzo Kane, and that is going to end the side, leaving 2 stranded. So Jeff Samarja did a great job there of getting the runner, or getting the batter to pop out, as Rios cannot bring home the leading runner, as we just needed a base hit really to get that runner home and tie it back up. 2 for 4 now here for Bolden. He's had 2 singles here so far, keeping his hitting streak alive now. And we'll see what he can do here in this at-bat. 1-1 count here up on him. 2-way, 1 on board. And this looks like it's going to be a play there at first, and they get Bolden. And that, of course, will retire the side. As we're trailing by 2 here after 8 here, and we'll see. Unfortunately, we do not get the win, as Samarja will pick up the victory there in this one, and we will lose this one. This is now 2 straight now we have lost in this series, now making us split this series now 2 games apiece, and not getting us too far in the division race here right now, with this series being a draw. So we have to try to go back to the whiteboard here and try to figure out what we can do here coming up this next series. As you see there, Angels happy to try to split this series here. They did their best to did a great job there of making us force us to split the series here, 2 games apiece. Not the way I'm sure Bolden and the rest of the Rangers wanted it to happen this way, but nonetheless, we just got to take our aggressions out on the next team coming up here, and I believe it's the Astros. We're going to play them coming up here. I believe it's a 3-game weekend series there, so we'll play them coming up here. That'll actually wrap up the month of July, and of course, trade deadline's coming up here. We'll see if we'll hopefully make any last minute, if we'll get any last minute trades here for the Rangers. See if they make any moves, maybe another bat or another arm or something. But at some point, we'll see we'll get to the of course, the dog days of the summer, and that'll be the month of August, as a lot of teams are going to be buyers and a lot of teams are going to be sellers going into this upcoming postseason. And we'll see. So far, I think we're buyers. I think we're going to be buying a lot of. We've got Bolden so far, and of course, hopefully they'll make some other moves here to help them out. But we'll see what happens coming up here in the next episode as we take on the Houston Astros coming up, and that'll be a road game there. So, but that's it for this episode of the this will be the episode of Road the Show with Rashad Bolden. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of the series, and so you guys know when videos are dropping here on the channel. Don't forget to follow us on our second channel on ESGNet LP, and see we got a nice Road to Show series over there also too, and of course other great series there on the second channel there for more sports content. But that's it for this episode of the series. If you guys enjoy, like I said, enjoyed it, hit that like button. That really helps us out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. And check out our socials down below. We do have a Discord and a Patreon if you want to be a part of the channel and help out even more so. We greatly appreciate it. You don't have to, but it really helps get the channel out there and expand this community that we're trying to start here on this channel. But that is it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.